Hello everyone and welcome to Scrap to Peace. My name is Lydia, also known as Illustrata, and I'm currently working on my first project of 2025. So 3 days ago was the 2-year anniversary of me starting this channel. So here we are, 2 years later. I thought I might as well do homage to the last year's anniversary video. My hair looks not great. I look like a typical Gen Z TikTok boy, but I'm gonna style my hair later, so I don't have to worry about that. Just like last time, we're gonna do my makeup because I have a birthday party to go to, and so it seemed like it was perfect timing to do one of these kinds of videos. I actually have to go grab my hair gel, so I will be right back. I think I'm actually gonna style my hair first before I start on my makeup because my hair will not stay like this, and I don't really want it hanging in my face in the moment. The hair pomade that I used, brand Scent Number 1. But yeah, it's a finishing pomade. I got it from my brother-in-law a while ago. I might be doing this wrong, but I kind of don't really care that much. For the most part, I'm just trying to get it off of my face so I can do my makeup proper. I will say my only complaint about using pomade is that it's waxy and not always a great texture. So, kind of like we did last year, it's talking about this year in review. So, what went well, what didn't go well, and what I was up to last year, because a lot happened, but not a ton happened actually on YouTube. So my current subscriber count is 181. Hopefully the number is up next year. But that's also not really the point of this channel, isn't necessarily growth. It's supposed to be for my own personal growth versus channel growth. So now I am currently at 49 videos. So I think this one will be technically the 50th video release. My videos last year did not do as great as my first year, which that's fine. I think the best video I did as far as views was, I think, my Xenomorph. Okay. Yeah, so my Xenomorph was the most well-received video. Some of the videos didn't do nearly as good as I hoped, but I think also part of it is I kind of gave up on doing thumbnails. I kind of just ended up just grabbing a screenshot from the video and then just using that, because a lot of the times when I would get to the end of the videos, I would just want it to be done and over with and just upload it, so I didn't put a ton of effort into doing that. But this year was such a busy year. As a good portion of you know, those who have been here for a while, I used to be a teacher. I used to teach art at a homeschool co-op out in Nampa, Idaho. I taught there for 3 years, and this year was a lot more difficult than previous years than I've done. Yeah, this is the difference between last year, is that I didn't have my eyebrows like this. So once I was done, it kind of started actually at the beginning of the year where I was kind of like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I was getting very burnt out, and there were different situations that were just not ideal. And then I had surgery. I had surgery in the middle of, close to the end of the school year. So I was out for about 3 or 4 weeks, which was about 2 or 3 classes right before the end of the year. A lot of my joy had been just sucked out of teaching. Wasn't sure if I wanted to come back, but then after I had surgery, I went back to work. I ended up starting to get really bad back pain post-surgery, because like I have hypermobility issues. I've always had like very stretchy joints and can not necessarily like flexible, but flexible. And so I got a referral to go to a chiropractor because I had concerns that I potentially had scoliosis because of all the back issues I've dealt with, like leaning for a long time. I walk with a limp, and then I found out some of my family members also have it too. So I was like, there's a strong chance that I have this. Went to a chiropractor, got an x-ray, and he's like, yeah, you have scoliosis. You also have a bone spur on your hip that's developing arthritis. and one of the notches on your spine didn't form properly when you were born. Like, awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's been my past year. It's been me laughing about the fact that there's a bunch more issues that I didn't necessarily know about. But yeah, back on track. So after meeting with the chiropractor, I'm now regularly going to see a chiropractor, and then he also wrote a referral for me to go see a physical therapist. I'm still going to therapy regularly. So these are all the reasons why my videos were a little bit lackluster and why more videos didn't come out. On top of that, other stuff happened this year. So y'all remember when I started doing helping my sister out with markets. I now have my own booth. I did the Ren Fair, and I also did the Boise Flea Market for about half the year. So I started doing the markets with my sister, and it's so much fun. It's so fulfilling. That was a whole 6 months of, at the same time while I was doing all of these medical stuff. So I had my own booth. Where do I even start with that? It was so much. I started doing it, I got my own canopy. I've met just so many fun people, so many cool people. There were a lot of challenges. One of the days in particular, we had some really bad rain, so a bunch of my stuff got rained on, and then the wind picked up and my canopy broke, and I broke so much inventory. That was not a fun day. Yeah, that was not fun, but the nicest part was that there were a lot of people who were like being very encouraging and coming over to me and being like, are you doing okay? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm sorry that your stuff broke. But then the cool thing that happened after that, I had one of Tabitha's market friends reach out to me and is like, hey, I have a bunch of inventory that I'm just not wanting to use, then do you want it? And then Tabitha even put on her stories, like, hey, my sister lost her canopy. If you guys want to donate to get her a canopy, like, here's her Venmo. And so I had a few people donate towards that, and so I was able to get my own new canopy. It's wonderful, it's fantastic, and just it's such a positive environment, and we're not competitive at the flea market. It's amazing, at least the area that I'm in. But I've gotten to do it with Tabitha, and then one of my other sisters has a booth next to me. It sounds like one of my other sisters is going to have a booth next year. And my other sister helps out with the booth pretty frequently. So yeah, that was one of the fun parts this year and why I was so busy. Currently, my living room is completely taken up by market inventory, so I really don't have a lot of room in my living room currently because I don't have a storage unit. Aside from that, that one was really fun. I'm very excited for it to start up again, which will start up in April. And then I have a few different Ren fairs that I want to go to, which I actually do still need to apply for, because we have the Boise, Idaho Renaissance Festival, we got Beltane, there's one in Pocatello, and there was one in Sumter that I really want to join because I met the owners of it, and they're so sweet. They're such wonderful people. So yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to this year. As far as YouTube, I want to still keep working on it. Funny enough, with the ban that happened of TikTok, that was a crazy moment. It was only a week ago that happened, and I was on there as it sank. Gradually it becomes more and more apparent that it's like, no, this is gone. And then less than 12 hours it's back. So that was kind of like the kick that I needed. It's like, I need to stop procrastinating the projects and the stuff that I want to do, especially on TikTok, because there's so much content that I want to create. I really hope you guys like my first project. It's near and dear to my heart, and then the video that's kind of attributed to it is also going to be really fun, and I'm also very excited about that too. What video did the worst this year? My candy dice tray. That was a very fun project to make, and I was kind of sad that it didn't really do that well, but I've used it before now with a campaign that I went to. It was a ton of fun. Work has gotten a lot better now. That was another thing with standing for so long. When you got scoliosis is not fun, but physical therapy has helped so much. I'm actually toned for once. It's so weird. My boyfriend and I are doing really well. Very, very well. Mal's doing good. He's right there. Movies that I saw last year, not a lot of them actually, but Wolverine vs. Deadpool, so much fun. I absolutely adore that movie. Became my hyperfixation for a while. And also, Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is just amazing. I've seen it twice in theaters now. We saw it like with all of our friends. Anytime a Sonic movie comes out, we all just like pile into the theater and just have a blast. What content did I particularly watch last year? Quite a lot, actually. I don't watch a ton of like TV shows, but I watch a lot of YouTube. Some of the mentions would be, I'll also put them down in the description for you guys to go check them out. Top favorite, obviously, Rachel Maxey. Rachel Maxey is fantastic. I love all of her content. It's just always so wholesome, and I look forward to her videos, and I've also joined her Patreon so I can see her other content. Second, of course, is Ragmop and Goose. I really hope they see this, but your guys' content makes me so happy. I watch your guys' YouTube videos over and over again. As a small creator who wants to be able to do more stuff with her business, the podcast is just so encouraging. It gives the realities of what to expect when you own your own business. It gives like a lot of groundwork and stuff that I wouldn't even thought of. So thank you guys. If you guys haven't watched any Ragmop and Goose stuff, that actually reminds me, I'll be back. Okay, speaking actually of Ragmop and Goose, my birthday was back in November, and so we had a puppet making party. I got the pattern that they recommended from Adam Krutinger, and I made a puppet for my birthday. Most of my friends all made puppets, but this is Hodge, short for Hodgepodge. He's just so cute. But yeah, he's very near and dear to my heart and makes me very, very happy. So thank you, Ragmop and Goose, for the inspiration. Other content creators that I watched a lot last year was Markiplier, of course, because why not? I watch a lot of his old content, like his prop hunt videos, and in the same vein, Jacksepticeye, along with the prop hunt videos, but I watch him and Gab Smulders play Observation Duty a lot. And then in the same vein as well, Gab Smulders. She's becoming one of my favorite gaming YouTubers because she's very comforting to listen to. Dress Me Up Scotty for like more kind of Ren Fair or thrifty videos. It's just her content is very comforting and I really like it. Bill making stuff, always great inspiration whenever I'm working on a scrap build. He commented on my video of my mermaid, which was, that was amazing. Kathleen Illustrated, some of the best thrifting encouragement videos that I can find, and I just love her style. It's very fantastic. Ariel Atelier, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm very, very sorry if I butchered it. She's a French YouTuber and costumer. It's just, her content is both equally chaotic but also like very, very professional costuming, and it's really, really cool. Prickly Alpaca, always when I want to find some like good fantasy inspiration that's also costuming or creating or something like that, I go to her videos. Miscast is kind of like, let me show you my art studio and this is what I'm currently working on, and even if it works or it doesn't work, it's just very encouraging content. KP Creations, there's never a bad KP creation video. It's just so wholesome. And then of course, one of my new favorites is Ash Bentley. She did a Halloween costume that was just fingers. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, I would love to do a collab with her sometime. That would just be so much fun. But yeah, those are my main creators that I've watched this year, and I hope to find some new fun ones this year. That would be really, really cool. I also want to do more specifically with my art because I've started to notice, this is part of the thing when it came to like me teaching. I noticed a lot of like skill regression, which is unfortunately more common when you're considered like a gifted kid or really good at stuff when you're younger. Just like the skill starts to regress a bit, and I'm good at most projects, but sketching is, I feel like I'm losing my touch a little bit, which is annoying. So I want to do more like art related stuff. One type of content that I want to get into, this has nothing necessarily to do with art, is outfit creation, because that was one thing that I loved doing when I was a teacher, was coming up with these crazy, outlandish art teacher outfits. So that's actually a little bit of a sneak peek for one of my upcoming videos, is going to be outfit creations. And I want to do one specifically of favorite characters of mine, either videos like separated by specific franchises or just like amalgamation of different characters, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of my, the words of Rachel Maxey, crafter's audacity, or it's just like, even if it's stupid, like I should still do it. And there's also stuff that I want to create so I can sell them at the Ren Fair. Do I know how well that's gonna go? I don't know. Especially if I'm going to be selling my creations to a certain degree. I can't necessarily use hot glue unless I'm using, her suggestion by Ragwop and Goose is Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks, because regular hot glue ain't gonna cut it when you're standing outside in 90 plus 100 plus degree weather. And I want things to last when people purchase stuff from me, so I'm not gonna give them a faulty product. So E6000 is the way that I'm gonna go. So if you have any types of glue recommendations, put them down in the comment section, please. I need help. The nice thing is I am doing a lot better mentally, but also that this past fall was rough. We were short-staffed at work, and for like almost 3 months, and I'm a person who knows almost everything about my job, and so that's who people turn to, is because I know what I'm doing. It was rough. It was a long few months, and now finally we actually have more people working. The holidays were busy, and as they are. So, and a lot of the videos that I released were a lot of saying, oh, I'm so sorry that I got this out so late, but hey, here it is. So I want to be better at doing that, better at making videos and releasing them in a timely fashion, but also I need to be mindful so I don't burn myself out with constantly having deadline after deadline that I need to accomplish each and every time, because I don't want to burn out from this, because I want to be able to do the stuff that I like and maintain a balance for that. So, alright, yeah, that's, I don't think I'm adding anything else to my makeup. So actually, before I go, I do need to show you what my outfit is going to look like for tonight. Okay, so this is the look and the vibe. These are some pants originally from Target that I found at a thrift store that I dyed pink. Got a pair of actual Doc Martens from a friend. My Magdalene Rose t-shirt, my green snap button down, one of my striped sleeves underneath it. It's borderline clowncore, but I'm loving it. So, hope you enjoyed this little year in review. I'm looking forward to what this year has to offer as far as making things and doing things, and hopefully the world doesn't look so bleak, because that's part of what I want this channel to be, is that it's a little kind of corner that you can come to if you're feeling stressed or if you're feeling overwhelmed, and just sit back and watch a cozy video. And I hope I maintain that through this year, because like, I mean, I do the same thing with the YouTubers that I watch, that I just come in and just watch when I just want to sit back and relax and enjoy a little moment of solace away from the craziness of life. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. So I hope you are all doing well. Here's to 2025 and what will come out of it. We don't know. We'll see. I love you all. I hope you all have an artsy lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!